يبذل منا حب وعدل مهما بحكمه شجار راضي ينال عبر العمر مرنا راضي
Now You Hear Us is a podcast that shares the voices of young people who have experienced displacement. From refugee camps to host communities, we'll be sharing our views, insight, and thoughts on displacement, migration, politics, mental health, identity, friendship, art, and love. Some content discussed in our show may include references to traumatic experiences, including war, violence, abuse, sexism, and mental health issues, including depression and anxiety. Hello and welcome to our first ever Now You Hear Us podcast. Now You Hear Us is a project created by Youth UnMuted, an organization that uses creative storytelling to elevate the voices of youth who have experienced displacement. Today, you'll hear from our 4 amazing Youth Advisory Board members, including me, Pavi, as we introduce ourselves and share a bit about our lives and perspectives. Each podcast will explore new ideas and topics, and will include our voices and conversations, as well as other youths from around the world who have been displaced. To ensure that all youth who want to participate are included, the audio for this podcast is recorded on personal phones, sometimes inside refugee camps and with limited technical resources. We think that this just gives our podcast more character, and we hope that you agree. Hello, my name is Pavi. I'm 16 years old and I'm from Afghanistan originally. Who am I? I am an artist and I'm a photographer. I love reading Persian poetry. I'm learning a new language, and let me tell you, it's harder than it sounds. I'm an artist and I love color. It allows me to explore other dimensions, and it also helps me to keep myself motivated in general. We all have a purpose in participating in this podcast, and my goal is to tell the depth of tragedy. I want to find some pieces of my existence in this way, the lost pieces that I've left in different lands. I want to talk about the thoughts of a young girl and not be judged. I want to talk about unattainable dreams, of small and big dreams that suffocate, burn in the fire, their blood spilling onto the rocks. I want to talk about the love and passion of life, the good and bad memories, the oppressed looks of innocent children, men and women full of dead hopes and ruined houses and silent voices and looted countries. I want to tell you about the colorful rainbow of youth rotten under the ground and the indecision of millions of people. And if you are interested to hear me, to hear us, then this is for you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hadaya. I am 16 years old. I am from Syria and live in Germany. So I would like to talk about my personality or tell a few things about my personality to let you imagine or let you feel how my personality looks like. So, I am a confident person because I always try to talk with other people and share my ideas with them without being shy. I am a strong person because I always try to stay strong no matter what my circumstances are. And I am a funny person because I always try to joke with my friends and other people to make them laugh and feel happy. Uh, so I'm also good at learning languages, and this is one of my hobbies that I really enjoy it. So learning languages can help me in different situations. For example, I want to be a surgical doctor when I grow up. So, of course, learning languages is so helpful because you can understand people from all over the world. So, that was that's what I want to say about my personality. So I said that I am from Syria, but I live in Germany. But unfortunately, getting from Syria to Germany was very difficult because I went to so many different countries. I lived in so many refugee camps. And in the camps, the situations were very difficult. In Greece, I lived in many camps. Some were on islands and in Athens. I also lived in camps in Iraq, in Turkey, and now here in Germany. The situation was very difficult. For example, there was only one shower, 3 or 4 families, and each family had 3 or 5 or 7 kids. Uh, they were very big families, and we all had to share one bathroom together. Most of the things were also very dirty there. And there was also no real studying. Me and my brothers, we couldn't learn anything or study anything. I went to lots of country. So the last country is here in Germany, where I live now. And recording my voice for this podcast today is something really important for me because I want to tell every young girl out there that she is enough and too confident and very strong despite all of her circumstance. Young girls are so important in the world. You all are allowed to have your rights and to share what you are thinking about and share what you want with the world. What you are thinking, your opinions. You are awesome and so important to this world. Thank you for listening to my audio.
Hi there. My name's Chia, or this is how I like to call myself, because let's talk about it. Chia means mountain in my mother language, Kurdish. It makes me feel strong, makes me feel different. I don't know. I like it. Anyways, so I'm 21 years old. I'm from a Kurdish city called Afrin. It's in northern Syria. Now, and since just 2018, I live here in Germany in a city called Hanover. So I don't really know what we're gonna talk about. I mean, I forgot how people talk about themselves. It's been a long time since I introduced myself to someone. Like really, really talk about myself. I don't really do that. Let's talk about choices today because this is the only thing that came to my mind now. So what I want to say is now I'm here in Germany. It's not my choice. I went to Greece. It wasn't also my choice. Even in Turkey, even that I was born in Syria, I was born Kurdish. None of them are my choices. I mean, think about it. If someone give you the opportunity to choose who you're going to be tomorrow or where you're going to be tomorrow, what would you choose? I've been thinking about it lately, but I can't really imagine, like when you've been forced for a lot of things in your life, you won't be able to choose anything else after it. I know this is so disappointing, but this is how I feel, like it or not. And also, please don't judge my English. I'm really trying my best here. I really want to talk a lot. I feel like I can't, or maybe I talked a lot and it doesn't help. So that's why I can't talk anymore. I can't really share my feelings anymore. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna blow up from the inside, looking for someone to talk to. But just at the last second, I feel like whatever, what's gonna change? Nothing. So let's just shut up. But I'm trying again. Now I hope it changes. Grammar. Anyways, bye for now and let's try another time.
Hello, my name is Asifa and I'm 19 years old. I'm from Iraq and I live in Germany now. A little bit about me. I'm born in Sinjar, a city in northern Iraq. And after ISIS attacked my city in 2014, I went to Kurdistan, Iraq. I lived there for 3 years in IDP camps. The situation was very bad in Iraq and it was getting worse and worse every day. So I decided to leave for Europe, to live in a safe place with my family. So first I went to Turkey and then I went to Greece by foot through the forest. After we arrived in Greece, the police came and took us and put us in a jail for 15 days. Then eventually we were taken to a camp called Yavata camp. I lived there for 7 months
then I have to move from because the camp was full of problems and it became a dangerous place. So I went to Ceres camp in northern Greece. I made a lot of friends there and I lived there for 8 months. Then I came to Germany. And now I live in Germany and I'm studying the German language. Maybe one German test was on 8th May, but I couldn't do it because of COVID-19. They stopped everything and it was a really difficult time for me. I have already lost lots of things and time in my life being in refugee camps in Iraq and Greece. I lost 3 years of my education in refugee camp and now I just started to learn the language in Germany and I couldn't complete it because of coronavirus. But anyway, our health is more important than anything. And we are recording our voice today to tell the world a little bit about our experience and tell the world that there are lots of amazing and smart youth who live in refugee camps and they deserve all the happiness in this world. I'm very passionate about refugee rights because I went through so much as a refugee myself. So I really know how difficult and exhausting it is to be a refugee and live for years in refugee camps. And I just want to send a message to all my friends who are still stuck in refugee camps and to all the refugee youths in Greece and everywhere else in the world. You are the strongest person in the world. Yes, you are. And I know you will make it through this, all of this. Just focus on your dreams and never give up. I believe in all of you and I know that there is always something that we fight for and you will reach there soon. Just never give up. Do something new or learn something new. Tell your story to the world and let everyone hear your powerful voice. And never give up. Never ever give up on yourself because you are so amazing and strong. Thank you all for listening to our voices today and I hope you enjoy listening to this podcast and I send lots of love to all of you and I hope you all stay safe, healthy and happy. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today and for taking the time to listen and to hear us. Now You Hear Us is made with the support of Amplifying Sanctuary Voices, a community-based oral history project centering the stories of Bay Area residents who have come to the U.S. seeking sanctuary. Check them out by clicking on the link below. We'd like to send a special thanks to Yan Deng for lending his animating expertise, and in case you were curious, the photo you see was taken by me, your host, Pavi. Editing and production of this podcast was done by the co-founder of Youth UnMuted, Daphne Morgan. For more information on Youth UnMuted, go to www.youthunmuted.org. Until next time, stay safe and be well.